Greetings everybody. I'm here yet again to do another video. It's Tuesday the 24th of June 2025. I trust you are well and that you are ready to go with whatever you're doing. But just to give you some background, I recently did a video on the war in the Middle East between Israel and Iran. A few of the viewers liked the video and requested that I do another one on the topic. I was even asked, when will I do the next one? So here am I. I'm going to do a video on the background this time and sequence of that war. We all know that there's been a long time tension between Israel and Iran, and that's because Israel said that the issue of Palestine and the Palestinians, it was Iran that was the biggest backer and funder of that so-called terrorism that's taking place there in Palestine or parts of Israel. So after the pounding of Gaza by Israel, terrible destruction and genocide there in Gaza, Israel turned its attention to Iran because Iran is claimed to be developing a nuclear weapons that is a huge threat to Israel, and the USA and Israel could not tolerate the concept of a power like Iran to have nuclear weapons. So with the backing of the USA, I suspect Israel decided to destroy those nuclear sites where the bomb is being developed. So recently Israel entered Iran airspace illegally against international law and attacked those nuclear development centers to destroy Iran's nuclear program. The bombing took place, but the whole attempt failed because the sites were deep underground. So Israel did some damage in Iran, but then Netanyahu, the president of Israel, pressed the United States of America, Trump, to use that special bomb that they have that can go deep underground so that these sites can be destroyed. We all know that Trump said that he's going to take 2 weeks to decide, but strange enough, the very next day, those bombers entered Iran, also illegally against international law, and bombed those sites. And Trump and his backers claimed that it was a huge success, that the objective was achieved. Well, just a side note on that one, that it's claimed that the Iranians removed all the sensitive things that's needed for the bomb from the site, and so that in a sense that project failed also. But anyway, back to the story. There were 3 sites there in Iran that were bombed, and it's claimed to have been destroyed. But in the meantime, Iran continued retaliating against Israel. And, the big story came out of this is that the Israeli dome anti-air defenses were breached. It was claimed before that no weapons could come through, but Iran's ballistic missiles started destroying sites, sensitive sites in Israel, and cities like Tel Aviv were very destroyed, the infrastructure, a lot of that, and basically with the in and out of the bomb shelters, Tel Aviv, which is the hub, the economic hub of Israel, was dysfunctional. It couldn't function as a city properly because of that constant bombarding and citizens having to go into bomb shelters, etc. Every now and again. So all indications at that stage was that we were escalating to World War III. But back to the USA situation, because the United States attacked Iran also retaliated by attacking US bases in the Middle East. Now, just to give you some background, there are some United States of America bases in the Middle East, like in Qatar, Bahrain, UAE, which is the United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Syria, and Iraq. And of course, the biggest base is in Qatar, and that's the base that was first attacked by Iran. But it's touted to be a token attack because they had warning to say that from Iran that they were going to attack, so there would be no loss of life, or that was the intention. So basically, Iran attacked as a token to indicate to the United States of America that they can be hit in the Middle East going forward. Everybody was tense, thinking that the United States of America is going to retaliate, but I think level-headed minds came together, and because Israel was hit so hard in Tel Aviv and their dome wasn't effective, they were talking peace already. And so, hopefully Trump is not going to do something rash again. It looks like peace can be achieved because both Iran and Israel agreed to a ceasefire, and a ceasefire can mean the end of the war. So basically, this war can end, and it can be called the 12-day war. And the big lessons that come out of this is that Israel can be hit. The myth of Israeli invincibility is now ended. And another story about it is that the United States of America can be hit overseas, far from its own shores. Its assets can be attacked and damaged, and there's also the threat that everybody feared that Iran, in retaliation, could close the Straits of Hormuz, which is a shipping lane near the Gulf, and a lot of countries would be affected by that closure. And I think the Americans are very aware of the danger of that. So that's also motivation to lay off from getting too aggressive in this instance. So just to conclude this video, we just need to understand there's two things that have changed. Israeli invincibility is gone, and the United States of America has to be circumspect in what it's going to do in the area, in the region, because it can have a huge repercussions for the whole world. And the problem is Trump is the loose cannon. He can cause something that can escalate. So I'm going to wish you a great Tuesday going forward. Until next time.